biggest puff of the day. I just heard Matt Megla's out here, a Coronado sailor who quit sailing or stopped sailing for like 20-something years. He's out here on a moth today. He was a great high school sailor, great youth sailor. He won the Bemis double-handed nationals. Okay guys, you got to the left and there was tons of wind, but now tons of wind over there. So this is a race. Race 1 and race 2 are totally different. Race 2, you had to have your head out of the boat and find where the pressure was. Look at the header, look at the different wind angles. Tommy's about to come down. He should just tack right there. Yeah, he should have just tacked on that one. Because there's no way he'd round ahead of those guys. Current's going out. So again, a totally different race. This is about hitting wind shifts. That was if he'd have rolled into attack there, he would have matched angles with them, gone the same speed. The wind shifts left, he comes back. On the next lefty, maybe. Okay, here we go. Wow, double jibe. So that was weird. I think port tack was better. I mean, that thing filled and he was coming straight at me. Now he's having to head up, but I'll tell you, you can't see him right now, but he probably had the best. Oh, he's too low. That's indicative that port, you see the spinnaker's in the lee of the mainsail. He needs to head up. He's too low. Too low, too low, too low, too low. Gotta head up, gotta head up, gotta head up. Hopefully he's sitting forward. Too low, too low. Much better angle. See how you got pressure in the kite now? Plus it's just a big puff. Again, getting on port tack was the move. You maybe have got yourself into third. You're sitting on the air. The pole could be higher in this puff. It's hard to see, but the green clue's high. And so the spinnaker's twisting. Why is he looking down? Preston's got to stop looking down right now. Ease the sheet out. Don't heel so much. Too much heel. When you heel like that, that rocks the spinnaker to leeward of the kite, of the mainsail or the jib. Nice start, Max. That's good. He's sensing the boats around him. I think he needs to go lower, so he's hiking like this guy. Little lower. It'll give him, there he goes, right there. He figured it out. Now she doesn't know it, but the right is probably going to pay huge here. You can see this guy's angle. She should duck, 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 duck. Yes, duck. Oh, that's golden. That was a beautiful duck. Now she's ducking Paige. Sail looks pretty good. Our battens are getting closer. Our first batten up is tighter than our second batten, but we can't get the second batten tighter because as soon as we do that, it won't pop. So that sail has got 3 different batten tensions. The bottom and the top one are equal. The middle one is too loose, but we can't tighten it because then the dang thing doesn't pop on the tacks or jibes. Weird sails. Very weird sails. There he is, Matt Megla. Coronado kid, grew up down the street from Coronado Yacht Club, high school national champion 27-something years ago. Twice. Went to University of Hawaii sailing for a little while. Yeah, that's much better. Tommy should sit in, Preston should sit out a little. Tommy likes to hike though, that's the problem. But their knuckle is out of the water. The knuckle of their bow is out of the water. Preston needs to be further forward. They both need to be a little further forward. When we start to, you can't see it because your head's not far enough out. That's the knuckle out of the water is more of a full speed mode. In these conditions, we want the bow in the water, stern out. God, he's got to stop steering so hard. Just way too much rudder body movement. There we go. Might come out of this corner okay. We'll see. Good job, Maddie got back to 6th after an average start. Max is going to round 2nd. These guys didn't gain. Now you reach up and grab 2 parts of the main sheet or down a little. Very nice jibes. Oh, that couldn't have been more better. That was absolutely perfect. The guys in 3rd are parked, and so you're just sailing away. That's a net gain right there. So that's what you tell yourself: net gain, net gain, net gain, net gain. You guys played the wind shifts really nicely. It didn't go hard right like it did the first beat, so you nailed it definitely into 2nd, and you definitely could catch these guys. That's going to be hard. Now, what you might not see this, but look at the starboard tack angle. MBYC 10 is going straight up to the windward mark. So being on port tack is the call, and it looks great, you guys. Race 2 on Sunday. Looks like, oh, 8941 tacked. Wow, Max might win this race if he just keeps coming. Oh, no. Darn it. Okay. Looks like he might have made a good move here. I would have kept coming, though. I just think that this end is the end to finish at. Too much heel. Gotta sail flatter. Okay, 3rd's good. Flatter, flatter, flatter. Here comes Maddie in 1, 2, 3, 4. If she doesn't tack, she's gonna be coming in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. She might get 5th. She did a good job. Race 4, Luff in 2019, October. Mission Bay Yacht Club. So our goals, yeah, the right paid upwind pretty big at the end there. I think a jibe set's not a bad idea. Our goals upwind are to go 1 degree lower. You're pinching at times. Downwind to go a little bit higher at times, just a little. You're going too low downwind. The spinnaker's getting blanketed by the mainsail. And it's just that little difference. Right now you're too low. You need to head up, 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 too low, too low, too low. Again, just going dead downwind is gonna work when we get more experience, but just sailing too low. There, now you're on a broad reach. See the spinnaker fill? There you go. So that was a big, big loss to her. Uh-oh, I gotta go here. I got the FJs. Maddie and Max right next to each other again. There's Mac down there. Got a boy near the line. Number 8 there near the line. Not bad. Oh, look at him. Nice. really nice little tack. He's got such good body balance in the bow. A little light right now, but his footwork is really good. They just nailed port tack, man. They are just gaining constantly right now. So that looks really good. They just sailing too low at times, especially right after the windward mark. You got to go a tiny bit higher to get the spinnaker out from behind the mainsail just a little and get some power into it. If you sail dead downwind, the spinnaker's in the lee of the mainsail and it just doesn't fly. Oh, the leaders had a halyard problem. They just lost so much right there. The girls might have just let Tommy back in the race, Tommy and Preston. Good job pinching, brother. Put that boat behind in bad air and then accelerate. Now you need to press and get moving. That boat's faster than you. There you go. They're still faster. Press, press. Press. Oh, they ran over their spinnaker sheet. Why is he leaning back? Oh, because Preston's on the bow. That's a good move. That was good teamwork. I liked it. I liked it. Okay, the guy on the right gained a mile. The guy on the left gained. So this means we're pinching. Both sides, if both sides gained on us, it's probably caused by pinching. They look good right now though. Wow, 7419 just crushed us. Ooh, be careful on the yanking the tiller, dude. Again, we're working on smoothing out those rudder movements. The rudder is huge on these boats. Gotta be careful yanking the rudder around. Stern's dragging a lot. Gotta sit forward. So we're doing the right things. We're doing them too aggressively with that rudder. We're steering correctly. We're just yanking it too hard. It's called forcing it. You can't force a boat to sail. Now you got to tack now to avoid bad air, but we do have a ton of wind coming. All these boats are on port tack. That's a good sign. That might mean that the wind has shifted your way. The only problem is you have these boats up here that are going to disturb your wind. Look at Mac, right on the tail of these guys. Nice. I think that grilled cheese with bacon before this race helped him. He's just charging right there. Look at him go. Yeah. The leaders in the Bic, you got to see the difference between the front of the fleet and the back of the fleet. The front of the fleet, the kids are steering carefully, keeping the sail very steady with little tiny bit of adjustments, and you'll see that they're on the rail. So you'll see if you're not steering well, here we are again, another boat on the rail, on the rail. If you're not steering well, you can't get on the rail, and then the boat goes slow. In this much wind, if it was a little lighter, you could sit on the floor, but this is rocking. This is not legal what he's doing. That's not legal. You're not allowed to persistently, repeatedly rock. See, look at this guy. Big boy, telltale's flying, sitting on the rail. So that's if we're gonna look at the back of the fleet, see how they're doing.